Welcome to the MPS IntelliVector data entry demonstration. We have prepared 3 cases to demonstrate snippet-based data entry using some common tasks. These are the tasks visible to the data entry user and the business user. Using an example form, we'll show you all the scenarios that can occur during data entry. You need IntellVector because automated recognition does not operate at 100% accuracy, any more than humans do. In fact, tests show that recognition errors can occur even if recognition confidence is 100%. To ensure that no errors get through the system, businesses traditionally use the 4I principle or maker-checker model. The difference we implemented is that we don't just passively verify the values entered in the first step, but do a second active blind data entry. This way, it's not possible for a lazy operator to approve a wrong value. This is how MPS IntelliVector guarantees 100% accurate results. All you need to have for IntellVector data entry to work is an internet browser and an internet connection. You could literally get people to work for you from anywhere in the world. Now we'll demonstrate just how data entry with IntellVector works. Log in as a data entry user. By now, the scanned document has gone through image correction, fingerprinting, and automated recognition. The user is going to enter the pieces of information called snippets. As you've seen in the presentation slides, snippets are small slices of information in forms that contain data required by the customer, data that is then forwarded into the business workflow. These snippets have already been processed by character recognition, and the data entry user will see a text string or a number, which they'll need to type in. They do not know what the results of character recognition were, nor do they know anything produced by other data entry users. I'll process the first snippet now. You can now see the difference between IntellVector and other systems. Normally, data entry users see the entire form and need to find the fields they type in, which takes time and often compromises the confidentiality of customer information. With IntellVector, data entry users only see snippets, individual pieces of information that are meaningless on their own. Additionally, snippets are displayed in a random fashion. This is important because in a typical high-volume capture environment, there are many types of forms with a lot of fields. When they are randomized, data entry users have no idea what context they are typing values in. This makes IntellVector 100% secure to outsource. IntellVector's snippeting method also eliminates the need for any lengthy and costly training, as the user interface is really simple. Type what you see and press enter. That's all. No cluttered screens filled with information or complicated settings. Just type. There's a problem with this image. I should alert my quality control officer about this issue. To do so, I just press the alert button. This is probably a card number, but again, the context is unknown to the data entry user. See how IntellVector recognizes the length of the number. It doesn't allow me to enter more than 16 digits due to the configurable character limit. Just type and press enter. Now you'll see that I purposely type in 2 snippets incorrectly. I do this so that I can demonstrate a case where automated recognition and the first data entry don't match. As you might remember, only in this case is the snippet sent to an additional data entry user, who is going to enter it again. We'll see that soon. I'd like to point out another feature of IntellVector, the timeout function during data entry. If, say, a data entry user goes to the cafeteria and doesn't come back, IntellVector doesn't let the snippet get stuck on their screen. In case a user doesn't touch the keyboard for a specified amount of time, 1 minute in our case, he will be automatically logged out, and the snippets he had in queue will be recycled, reused with other data entry users. This guarantees that no snippet is left behind with any user and the processing of documents cannot be delayed. Now the user has finished data entry. 86% of cases result in a perfect match and no further action is necessary. Let's log out. If you remember, I've intentionally mistyped 2 snippets, which simulates a scenario where automated recognition didn't match what the data entry user entered. In this case, the snippet is sent to additional data entry. It won't be sent to the same person, but to a random different user who is working on a different document, maybe in a different location altogether. This will be the second human step of processing, and it will only be necessary in case automated recognition and human data entry results were different. Now, after this additional data entry, IntellVector will compare the 3 results and try to find 2 that match. If there are 2 matching snippet results, the capture process is done and the information enters the business workflow. In practice, this covers 99% of cases. So let's log in as this additional data entry user to take care of the snippets whose values didn't match after automated recognition and data entry. Here we see the snippet the previous data entry user entered incorrectly. Let's type this one in correctly. There you go. Just press enter and the next snippet comes right up. There is a slight 1% chance that additional data entry will mistype a number or they read it differently. In this case, this will be sent to the quality control officer. Every function of IntellVector is accessible through keyboard shortcuts. This way the user doesn't even have to touch the mouse throughout data entry, which increases speed still further. With the snippeting feature and shortcuts, data entry users can achieve speeds up to 4 seconds per snippet, versus a 10-second average when they had to look for information in a whole document page. Twice as fast! Another feature of IntellVector is user statistics, which create the opportunity for gamification. This was the demonstration of data entry using MPS IntelliVector. If you have any further questions, feel free to contact MPS Partner Support.